This is actually a tweet from our former PM, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. So basically, he's saying that it's very simple, right? We have 520 billion ringgit in reserves. That's a lot of savings, okay? Why can't we use it to clear our 82 billion ringgit in debt? Because we're paying interest on that debt.
Okay, so I think if you are less familiar with how reserves work in central banking situations, then it will make perfect sense.
Yeah. For me, it's like, oh, if I got spare cash in the bank, let me use it to pay off my credit card.
Yeah. Except the money is not yours. That's the first difference. So when foreign investors came in, like in the 90s, right? You're investing a lot in the Malaysian economy.
Yeah.
You need ringgit, right? So you would go and then those reserves sit with the central bank, right? So I'll give my US dollars, you give me some ringgit.
Yeah.
And then the central bank would create that ringgit and give it to you, right? So 100 million, you walk in with 100 million, I'll give you 100 million worth in ringgit. That's created, right? So when I exit, the same thing happens, right? I give you back the ringgit and say you are the central bank.
Yeah.
And then I give you back your whatever equivalent in US dollar amount. That's what the reserves are for. So if we rewind back to 97, why we had to have capital controls was a very simple reason. And it was Tun M who imposed capital controls. So why? It's because the foreigners, it is really bad for any country to have capital controls. That means there's no free flow of money, right?
Yeah.
That means the foreigners who invested here and held assets in ringgit literally could not exit.
Yeah.
Because our central bank did not have the equivalent foreign reserves to give it back to them.
Right.
That's simple.
Right.
Yeah.
And how does that affect us as a country?
It affects us because we lose credibility with foreign investors, right?
Yeah.
So can you imagine, I say I come to your country, invest,
Yeah.
or you go, play land or whatever, you exchange it for tokens, then you cannot take the tokens out and get out again. It's bad for business, right? So it shakes investors' confidence, and I think that hurt us really bad. And capital controls weren't lifted until about 20 years later, right? It took us a while. So, and you remember for the longest time we were pegged USD 380 to $1. $1, yeah. Why did we do that? Exactly this reason. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching Borak Bursa. If you enjoyed what you saw, check out our full episodes in our link in bio.